All right, welcome everyone to today's Explainer. I'm definitely putting on my health coach hat for this session because we are tackling something so many of us struggle with. Listen, if you've crossed that 35-year mark and you suddenly feel like your body is just playing by a completely different, way more frustrating set of rules, I really want you to hear this loud and clear. Your weight struggles are absolutely not a lack of willpower. They aren't some character flaw. Today, we're looking at the actual science behind a natural formula called CitrusBurn, and we're going to unpack exactly how it works to basically reset your body's engine.
Okay, let's dive into this because we have all been there, right? You're eating the exact same salads, you're putting in the sweaty hours at the gym, maybe you're even eating way less than you did in your 20s, but the scale just literally refuses to budge. Or worse, it keeps creeping up. It is incredibly disheartening. But what the latest science is actually showing us is that there's a literal biological roadblock that stalls our progress as we age. It's this internal shift that makes those old diet and exercise routines practically bounce right off of us. So here's our game plan for today. We'll start off by uncovering that metabolism roadblock, then look at how to activate natural thermogenesis. From there, we'll step inside the CitrusBurn formula, map out a super simple daily usage plan, and then wrap up with their 180-day safety net. Let's get right into it. Part 1, the metabolism roadblock. To understand the solution, we really have to understand the core problem. And recently, scientists from Harvard and the University of Barcelona revealed a massive breakthrough regarding this hidden cause of a slow metabolism. And spoiler alert, it is not your age, it's not your diet, and it is definitely not your willpower. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is this exact term right here, thermogenic resistance. New studies show that this condition is the real reason most people struggle to drop pounds after 35. When you have thermogenic resistance, your metabolism is basically locked out of its natural fat-burning state. It's like a jammed door. You can be eating perfectly and exercising every single day, but because of this resistance, your body simply refuses to burn stored fat for fuel. To grasp why that is so frustrating, we've got to look at what it's actually blocking, which is thermogenesis. This is your body's internal furnace. It's the natural way you burn calories for energy to power everything from, digesting your lunch to just keeping your body temperature stable. But as we age, especially in women, this process naturally slows down. The furnace just gets turned down to low, and the result? Stubborn weight gain, totally stalled progress, and that heavy, low-energy feeling dragging you down all day long. Section 2, activating natural thermogenesis, or flipping the fat-burning switch. So how do we actually fix the furnace? How do we break through that stubborn resistance? Well, this is where CitrusBurn enters the picture. It's designed as a natural tool to just bypass that thermogenic resistance and essentially hit the reset button on your metabolism, finally allowing your body to do what it was originally designed to do in the first place. The secret weapon here is this incredibly powerful botanical. Scientists actually isolated a rare compound found in the peel of Seville oranges. According to research from Harvard, the Mayo Clinic, and the University of Barcelona, this specific compound can actually break right through that thermogenic resistance. In fact, the research shows it increases thermogenesis by a staggering 74%. I mean, really think about that. It is quite literally flipping a switch that tells your body to burn fat automatically and continuously, even while you're sound asleep. And, this isn't just theory. It translates to real-world, everyday vitality. Just look at Elizabeth. She's 62. She wrote, "I used to wake up foggy, bloated, and dragging myself through the day. Now, within 30 minutes, I'm moving with purpose." She ended up losing 14 pounds, but honestly, as a health coach, what I absolutely love most is her saying she's finally back to being the version of herself she actually likes. That is what restoring your morning energy and metabolic function can do for you. Okay, part 3, inside the natural formula. Let's move to and see how this builds together. As your virtual coach today, I want us to be extremely diligent about what we're actually putting into our bodies, right? So we're going to inspect the exact formula inside CitrusBurn to understand exactly how it achieves these results so safely. So here's the science-backed blend of 7 rare botanicals. While that Seville orange drives the thermogenesis, just look at the synergy with the rest of the blend here. You've got Spanish red apple vinegar and Himalayan Mountain Ginger working together as this sort of dual threat against cravings and appetite. Then you add an Andalusian red pepper, which by the way boasts post-meal calorie burn by 25%, along with balancing agents like ceremonial green tea and berberine. It's just a highly strategic, totally comprehensive approach to weight management. And this brilliantly illustrates a vital point for anyone who's maybe a little hesitant about supplements. Because we all know the common fears, right? The harsh stimulants, feeling jittery all day, or taking something that's habit-forming. Well, CitrusBurn was designed with a completely different philosophy. Its safety profile is absolutely stellar. It's 100% natural, plant-based, non-GMO, and totally stimulant-free, which means zero jitters. Plus, the whole thing is manufactured right here in the USA in an FDA-registered and GMP-certified facility under super strict sterile standards. And because it's such a clean, natural formula, it impacts your day-to-day habits beautifully. Take Neil, age 57. He said, "The late-night eating was killing me. I'm not constantly thinking about food anymore. I've dropped 17 pounds." That right there is the Spanish apple vinegar and the Himalayan ginger going to work. When you balance the metabolism naturally, you naturally start to conquer those emotional eating hurdles that have probably held you back for years. Section 4, your daily usage plan. Now, let's pivot over to the practical side of things. Information is great, but application is literally everything. If you want these kinds of results, consistency is your absolute best friend. So let's look at the daily usage plan. I have to say I love a protocol that doesn't require a spreadsheet to figure out. It is just 3 incredibly simple steps. Step 1, take just 1 easy-to-swallow capsule. Step 2, drink a full glass of water with it. And step 3, do this in the morning right before breakfast. That is literally it. By taking it first thing, you're optimizing your body's natural fat-burning capacity and really setting yourself up for steady, calm energy and serious craving control all day long. Finally, Section 5, the 180-day safety net. I want to wrap up our coaching session today by just addressing the elephant in the room: hesitation. You've probably tried things before and they just didn't work. Why trust this one? Well, the company behind CitrusBurn totally understands that, which is exactly why they put a massive safety net in place to completely remove the risk from your transformation. 180 days. I really want you to think about that number for a second. That is roughly 6 entire months. Most companies out there give you 30 days, maybe 60 if you're really lucky. Here, you have half a year to use this simple morning habit to actually see a visibly transformed, lighter, and way more energized body. So the crucial point is this: your order is fully protected by a 100% money-back guarantee. If you're not completely thrilled by how your metabolism responds over the next 180 days, you literally just contact their support team and get every single cent refunded, no questions asked. And just to be super clear here, this is a one-time payment. There are no hidden charges, no sneaky subscriptions, and absolutely no automatic rebuilds. Which leaves us with just one final question for today. Are you ready to flip the switch? You know now that your past struggles weren't a lack of willpower. They were thermogenic resistance. If science has essentially handed us the botanical keys to unlock that resistance with zero financial risk, the only question left really is, what will you do with your newly reset metabolism?